Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes, I have picked up one of those. Well, it doesn't work right. Something's wrong, the graphic goes up glitchy. I read out a few things, I might get it fixed up, I might not. See, I even cut out the little pieces inside the cartridge slot so I can put the input games in. Well, but whatever. For this video, I will still be using the Retron 3. Check it out. So F-Zero, this one I got is for Super Famicon. Some time ago I have a video about the game that I got. The game itself has got 3 levels, or 3 leagues. There's a Knight League, there's a Queen League, and a King League. Each of those are actually basically difficulty levels on some of the harder tracks and the easier tracks. And the class, right now I got beginner. I don't know if there's other level, but that's all I got right now. Perhaps you have to beat it first or something like that. I'm not too sure. I never actually able to finish this game when I was younger. So we'll start with the Knight League. Okay, so F-Zero. F-Zero is probably the fastest Super Nintendo game that I ever played. Super Nintendo racing game at least. Everything is going so smoothly. To this day, I haven't seen any other racing game on the Super Nintendo Super Famicom that can output same kinds of speed, the same feels of speed as F-Zero could. Not Super Mario Kart, not anything else. There are some games though, very similar to F-Zero, same style at least, but they usually very choppy. I can't think of any names, but there are few that I haven't tried. At least 2 I tried that they're very, very choppy. Almost like they are running at like 2 frames per second or something like that. But F-Zero is very smooth. Only if there's another racing game like this that's more of a realistic take with like real licensed cars and things like that. But this is cool. The music is very memorable. Very awesome music. So after each lap that you completed, you get the turbo boost, as you can see from the bottom right there. You get to up to 3 turbo boosts. You'll speed your hovercraft up by far. So say if you're in trouble, when behind somebody, then you can easily just push right out. By pressing the A button on the Super Nintendo controller. You see, I'm doing alright, but my opponents are basically right behind me here. You can never shake them off. So you have to always perform perfect. If you don't perform perfect, they come right out and passes you in like matters of seconds. XSplit is pretty decent program. So far it looks alright. I did some tests before I run this video. Except there's one issue. It doesn't allow you to go over 30 frames per second unless you pay for the monthly subscription. Although I probably will subscribe to XSplit. I like the functions in the software. Oh, come on. If this game is just pure racing, to the 3 other opponents to every level, it will actually be pretty easy. Racing those cars are nothing difficult. What's really hard is when you have to dodge all those other cars or hovercrafts that's on the map as well. All those other ones, they're not part of the range. like that orange yellow one that's coming up. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this one. And like that one that just passed. And especially when it comes to second or third lap of each track, and you see a lot of those on track, sometimes it can be pretty hard to dodge them. Unless you have really good confidence to pass them with the controller, which if you're good at it, it's not going to be a problem, but for a lot of people it would probably be pretty risky for you to do any kind of big moves, since you can easily hit the wall and then make damage to the hovercraft. After you complete each lap in the beginning, there's a pit stop. Well, you don't actually stop, but it repairs your car. But it depends on the level. You don't always have enough time to fix it all the way up. So you have to try your best to not hit anything. Lucky there. One more lap. Be careful with the one that's flashing. You hit that one, it's gonna blow up. So when your vehicle blows up, when your power level all the way down, that power level is basically your damage. When it goes all the way down to nothing, your vehicle blows up and game over. So you have to try hard to not have your vehicle blow up. That's the second one. The game is not unlimited continue, so every tune in this game is memorable. Great music. You know, the speed and the music and the smooth scaling. This game just make you want to grab the controller and never let go. Sometimes when you're playing it, it's almost like a reflection of your journey. And sometimes you're not even paying all that much attention anymore. Oh, come on! I remember I play a lot of F-Zero. I also play a lot of Mario Kart. What else do I play a lot? There was a F1 game that I play a lot on Super Nintendo. Or Super Famicon. Famicon, I should say. Since I was from Taiwan, that the Super Nintendo you get will be a Japanese version, which is Super Famicon. But I think I play more sports games than anything else. I am a big fan of baseball, so I do have a lot of baseball games. And various other sports games. Most people doesn't like sports games, but I find sports games one of those kind of games that have the most replay values. If you're a fan of sports, that is. You can play season mode, things like that. Basically, it's like a real-life professional sports simulator of sports games. Oh, this one, yeah. So the wing will blow a certain ways. You see how I have to drive sideways? It's blowing from the left to the right, and now it's from the back to the front, so it drives a little faster. Now it's from the right to the left. This level, yeah, I remember, it's kind of difficult. But if you get a feel of it, it's a really fun level. One thing though, try your best to get those boosts that's on the ground, the speed ups. It makes a big difference if you get it or not get it, because your opponent gets them too. So if you didn't get them, they can easily pass it. Oh, I missed one right there. Actually, I'm not sure if my camera is actually positioned right. Let me pause for a second. I want to make sure. Position. Yeah, that's alright. No. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good either. I think there's a way for you to use the shoulder buttons. Yeah, you can use the shoulder button to adjust your vehicle. It's the wing blows. I'm just never really used to that method. It might be smarter actually. Let's try to see if we can try to get used to it. Oh, come on! Oh no! Okay. Phew! Another one! Hit the wall! Okay. It's okay. At least I got some turbo boosts that I can use. I haven't used any of them. That'll be a good time. Alright. Number one again. This time. Whoa. Yeah, this level's got a split rules. You really want to make that jump, or else it's slow right now. The bump into costs you damage, and it passes you easily. Sometimes I get so mad, I remember sometimes I get so mad that that the repair craft didn't come down fast enough. You already land on the repair path area and it doesn't come down fast enough and you couldn't repair it enough. When I was a kid I thought that's really unfair. But oh well, now you just play the rule. It's okay. Be smart, don't get hit. Ah, stupid, I should go the other way. Alright, there's two boosts. Keep hitting the walls too much damage. You know, when you panic, yeah. fast lap. This way. Oh yeah. Don't miss the jump. Good stuff. Get out of my way, damn it. Left and right. Let me bounce that thing. Come on. Let me bounce that thing. Fast lap. Good win, good win, good win. Oh, that'll be the last level of the, whatchamacallit? The beginner level, the first league. The night league, the night. Yeah. Every time you finish league races, it's pretty cool. It tells you all the lap records you get for each lap. And it tells you the rank when you finish that specific lap for each of the tracks that you play. I thought that's a pretty good feature. All those track records is going to save onto the cartridge. Looks like I can skip it. This graphic was really cool at the time. It's almost like a replay, but it's not. And then it had the sprites at all the angles, so that was something new. It's almost like a real 3D, but it's not. I think each of the angles is just an image, a sprite. Okay, let's try the Queen League. I think my computer there recording is playing back. I think the speakers were too loud. Oh wow, it's not good. German races used to have to do 5 laps. skipper. That was close. This is short, so jumps, those usually jumps are like tricks, but they actually helps you to dodge those obstacles. Okay, right hand. Let's go. Since I got a control. Thought I was going to lose this one. The very last lap, I lost the focus. Oh my god. I think I need a lot of speed there. You know, you didn't expect that turn coming out to be so short. Let's try again. 5 or something. Yeah, yes. Don't lose any speed, go for it. Oh, I made it! For God's sake, I made it! Okay, so earlier was interrupted where I left off on the other video. So this is where I'm going to continue. I didn't have the game on the whole time since where I left off. I actually had to replay the Queen League to get to where I left off. So here we go. We'll continue where we left off. You see, now I'm using a different camera method because no real reason. Just now I'm going to talk into the camera and different camera angles and all. Here we go. Yeah, I have to talk about this. Okay, so what happened was, I'm not sure which camera to look at. What happened earlier was that I should push down when I jump, and that will last the jump further. Internet is a wonderful thing. That's how I figured it out. Went online and tried to find out how do you jump over that big gap. Anyway, so should continue. It's no wonder why I couldn't, when I was a kid, I couldn't finish the game. I could never beat the game. The problem was, in Taiwan, obviously it's the Chinese country. We speak Chinese. Mandarin, in fact. That, most of the games we got is for Super Famicom. Now, obviously all the manual will be in Japanese. You don't understand most of it. Some of the words you might be able to pick up, but most of the words you just don't understand. If that was in the instruction, which I don't have, then whoever can understand language obviously will have the advantage for understanding what to do with the big gaps. But otherwise, as a kid, you don't understand the language, you don't know what to do. And then basically you would just give up. Oh, I should talk about. So earlier I was using a. Let me just get it. As you probably heard earlier, whenever I'm making left, it's making
really loud noise. That's because I was using a generic Super Nintendo gamepad earlier. Every time I push the left, it make that awful squeaking sound. Now, that's only because it happened to be more convenient. I just happened to plug it in. I do have a original Super Nintendo gamepad now. That's what I'm using now for the second part of the video. Okay, so now let's try the King League. It's supposed to be hard then. I have never actually beaten the King League, or as I would just call it, hard levels. Oh, those are mines. Yeah, I dodged all of them. Great. If I beat the King League and then it unlocks different difficulty, I don't know if I will actually continue playing. I think I'll just leave it as that. As long as I finish all the levels, I consider myself beat the game. I'm not the kind of guy that I have to beat the hard difficulties to consider myself finished the game. As long as I experience all the game content, well, that's what counts. Unless if the hard difficulties contains levels or things that I'm unable to experience on other difficulty levels, then I'll probably try just so I can see it. But of course, if any of you guys that's been watching my videos from before, that it was kind of a tradition for me to use some kind of cheat or trainer to play the game with, because when I play video games, I'm not all that competitive unless if it's like racing games. So then most of the time I really just want to experience the game, enjoy it, you know, being casual. Sometimes, a lot of times, video games to me are just simulation. You know, doing a few things that you couldn't do in real life, not taking it too seriously. I consider myself to be the center of the attention, supposed to be the hero that you don't just lose, you know? It is actually kind of weird that the last few years that I'm kind of into the whole internet gaming scene, you know, video reviews, gameplays, things like that. It's kind of a new phenomenon over the internet. But what I have noticed is most people, when they were playing those video games back in the days, they actually know a lot about them. That's kind of a strange thing for me personally, because growing up, every time that we play video games, I actually never heard any of my friends or somebody that's obsessed about winning or details or stories of, you know, hearing things about the video games or expecting new ones to come out, other than just kind of reading the magazines, knowing there will be a new one coming out soon, kind of thing. Nobody will actually get super excited over anything. I don't know, it's because we were too young, a bit of different generation than most of the guys, review guys on the internet, YouTube, or what? Or is it a culture difference where North America tend to be more informative with video games than Asia, or what? I'm not sure. But yeah, that sort of things never come across my mind. I mean, video game, which is you play or you good between friends or not. Yeah, I never know anybody that's obsessed with any game until the CD-based games come around. Then that's a different story. That was close. Maybe I can actually beat the game today, who knows? It would be cool if I do. It would be the first time I ever beat F-Zero. First time. This cartridge I have is not what I had when I was younger. But, you have one game for so long, you never beaten it. When I was a kid, I never cared about it, but now I have the urge to revisit more of the games that I used to play when I was younger, just to see if I can be able to finish it. But I guess it's not that important. I don't have the specific urge to beat a game or anything like that. Still, more importantly, just enjoy it. If you like it, you enjoyed it, beating the game or not, I suppose it's a matter of accomplishment, but don't really care. I wanted to be more consistent with the videos and all, but a lot of times reality is making it really hard to accomplish. Hopefully this time around I can actually make that happen, which I intend to. That was close. Another one though. Yeah, I haven't read out about if there's anything after the 3 circuits that you'll play, the Knight, Queen, and King. I'm not sure if there's anything after that. I never read it up. But I guess finding it out would be pretty cool too. So we'll see. mines. That was not good, but that was okay. Not too much damage from those mines. Just hit one. Final lap. We should be okay if there's no mistakes or accidents. Those flashy pads, they give you damage. So you want to try to avoid it. I actually never got this far. This is the furthest I get so far. Of course, the last time I played this much was much younger too, where I have way more patience than I have now. Fifth one, so I would assume this will be the last one. Whoa. Oh, that was a tight turn. How do you turn it? Do I actually have to brake? I'm not sure. It almost seems like I have to brake. I don't even know if this is a brake or whatever. There we go. I didn't see any repair parts. Perhaps there is no repair, or is it that they split the road earlier? Should I investigate, or should I just try not to get too much damage and finish what I already know? Hard decision. The route that I went the last lap, it's okay, but I don't know if I can finish it without too much damage. Looks like I'm already halfway, so I need to do something about that. Well, I know for starters it's not here, so... Is it here? It is here. Okay, great. So I know I should go there for repair. That's good. I thought it was gonna be one of those hard levels where you're supposed to finish the whole level without any regeneration of your health, which would make it real difficult. But it will be a challenge, a good one. I would imagine games that time holding stuff like that. Oh, come on. Ah, damn, that was bad. That was very bad. I couldn't turn. There's so many other vehicles on the map right now. Oh, I shouldn't go this route. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Get as much as I can and speed it up. It's the last lap. Hopefully I don't get too much damage here. Don't. Ah, damn. I think I'm about to blow up. But again, if I do it again, that first lap, I wouldn't be able to get some repaired, and that might actually make things a bit easier too. You never know. Or maybe I'll be fine. Gotta be extra careful. I do still got 2 boosts. As long as I'm not damaged, I'll be okay, but I'm still at number 2. I need to somehow get to number 1. Oh, so close. So close. So close. Do I still win? Does it go by the points? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, that's the ending animation. Oh, I see. You had to go up and down. I don't know if I didn't have it before or what. I just figured it out just by pressing down accidentally. But anyway. So that's F-Zero. Great game. See you next time.